Hello and welcome to this week's video. This is what I'm calling a real-world review of the Osmo Pocket 3. Is it all it's cracked up to be? So let's start at the beginning. Inside this little bag is everything I need to go out for a day's shooting. Okay, I've got my Canon R5, which I'm filming on just now, my tripod, 4 lenses, filters, cables, batteries, what else is in there? My drone, so much stuff. On average, when I weigh my camera bag, it's somewhere between 12 and 15 kilograms, which is not particularly conducive for getting up high mountains or long days on the trek. But it turns out that all I need is in this little package here. So let's have a look and see what's inside. Toothpaste. In this tiny case is all I need to go out shooting for the day. Let's have a look and see what's inside. First thing that jumps out, we've got the DJI number 2. Not sure if that's going to focus on that. Oh, very bright. We've got the tripod stand, the battery addition, just a little small adapter that allows you to, it has a 1/4 inch jack on the bottom there so that you can connect it to your tripods. Also has USB input on that, so if that's connected you can still continue to charge the camera with the cable that comes with it. As you might have worked out, I bought the creator combo, so it came with a lot of additional things such as the DJI Mic 2. I'll come back to some of the audio issues that I've had with it, just some of the things that I've learned in the settings that you need to change. But the form factor of this, you know, if you don't put any of the attachments onto it, it sits entirely in my hand. It's just a great little thing. Yeah, that's what's inside the bag. I thought rather than sit in the studio and show you things with the white boring background, I thought I'd take you out and actually show you what some of the footage looks like. I've done some time lapses, I've done a hyperlapse, which is my first one. I'll show you that. They're very, very easy to use. It only took me a couple of seconds. I'm really stoked with one of them. I caught the sun coming up with a bit of a hyperlapse. No, motion lapse. But yeah, seeing as it's a real world review, I thought it was more important that I would get out here and show you. I'm hoping that the quality of this footage is great. I'm currently sitting in Luss. It's a lovely day today. The sun, funnily enough, is behind one cloud over there, but it's starting to come out, so you might see a bit of a shift in here. What can I tell you then? Going back to what I said about using the Canon R5 and all the different things being a faff, it absolutely came to pass that was the case again, because the video that I did in my studio, I kept losing focus. Even though it was well lit, the camera wasn't that far away from me, had it on video auto focus, eye auto track, all that. It kept hunting for focus. So a lot of the video footage that I took for this review, probably not usable. As always, this is the position where I like to leave things very precariously balanced over the water. In fact, if I just show you, over here somewhere is where I lost my microphone. So yeah, you're sitting on a wall. If you fall over backwards, I've just lost my Osmo Pocket 3. Don't tell Nancy, she'll go bananas. Another phenomenal thing about this little gem of a camera is the way it handles dynamic range. I'm assuming you can see my face fairly well just now, but that's really phenomenal when you consider that just over my shoulder is the sun. It's hugely bright. It's hugely bright. The sun's hugely bright. In some of the cameras I've used, you would just see a black silhouette of me just now, no detail at all. It's great when you want to get a photograph or a video shot where you're not staring directly into the sun. Is this a Star Wars moment? I've taken a couple of photographs just so you can see what it would be like if that's the only camera that you have. To be fair, I wasn't really intending on using this as a stills camera. And I haven't used the manual settings. I've just set it up automatically, taken a couple of snaps, and I'll put them up on the screen just so you can see what they're like. I doubt they'll be as good as what I can get with my Canon, but if they're usable, it basically means that any trips that I go on, I can leave my entire backpack behind, and now I'll just be using this, so fingers crossed. So Active Track, is it any good? Is it keeping up with what I'm doing? Let's go over here into the sun. It seems to be doing a grand job. But another good thing you can do is if you're not happy with the framing, you can actually just use the joystick. I think that's a little bit high. I'll set it down a little bit. Now when I come back, it's exactly the same. So you can construct the composition of your shot any way you want. You'll see that I've had it left and right throughout this video, and now I'm center frame. But if I come in too close, I come down, it does a wonderful job. A phrase that I think is used far too often in the tech industry is a game changer. It's far too easy to be attributed with that label when something new comes out. You see it with iterations of cameras. Now don't get me wrong, the new iPhone 15 Pro Max is a great phone. Is it a game changer? Not for me, but for somebody that's been trying so hard for 3 years to make YouTube videos easier, this for me is without a doubt, hands down, a game changer. I think you'll find that too. If you've had any of the concerns that you hear that I've had, this will shatter them. I now can't wait to get out. If I've got an hour after dinner and there's a nice sunset, I just grab that and that's me, I'm away out. Instead of loading up the camera, the 15 kilo carrier bag, a 15 kilo carrier bag. Instead of loading up my 15 kilo camera bag, I just grab that. And even if it's not got a charge in it, by the time I've driven where I want to go to make some video, the thing's got a charge in it that'll do it. It's a game changer. It really is that good. Right guys, that's it for this week. Stay tuned because the next episode of The Road to Glencoe is being formulated and planned to be shot very soon. Hopefully, I've not mentioned it because I don't like to moan about it, do I, Nancy? I've had a bit of a cold for 2 weeks and it just won't go anywhere. Hopefully my voice will be back to normal. Hopefully I'll have some ND filters and yeah, we'll just carry on the journey. Please like and subscribe. We've picked up another 100 in the last month, which is fantastic. We're sitting now around about 300. We're shooting for the 300 subs. Great thing is, if you subscribe now, you're one of the people that came in at the ground floor. You'll be saying to yourself, when there's 20 million subscribers, I was one of the first 300. Yes, you will. Yes, you will. Thanks, guys. I'll see you next week.